Hi, my name is Kiran from MedFile, and today we will go through the prescription software or EMR from MedFile. I'll start by sharing the screen. This is our login screen. So once we log in, we'll log in as a demo doctor. Okay. So the first thing that we have to do after we log in is enter the patient details for registering the patient. So we will say the patient is Venkat Raju. Phone number is, you have to enter the phone number. And then age, gender, and then click add. Okay. So now with that simple process of entering the name, phone number, age, and gender, we have completed the patient registration. Now we will go to the next step of creating a prescription note for this patient. So I will click on this button, new prescription note. Okay. There are a few fields that you have to enter here. The first thing is occupation, which is software engineer, referred by Dr. Prakash, BP 110/80, temperature 98, pulse 80, weight is 70 kgs maybe. Okay. And then the front desk, whoever has registered the patient will enter, the nurse will enter all this and save this information as save note. Okay. Now, once the information has been saved, the doctor who is inside his clinic, inside his room, will see a list of all the prescriptions, all the files that have been saved. This is a list of all the prescriptions. So this is where you see our Venkat Raju has come in here. I will go to the vitals. These are the vitals that have already been entered. It shows in green. Okay. Then I will go and enter the notes for that particular patient. Okay. The vitals have been shown here. Now I will say the patient has come up with fever. Okay. Then you can enter any of the details here, or you can also change this fever from since 2 days. Okay. And then I can go to the diagnosis and say this is a fever, normal fever, and I click on diagnosis as fever. Once I click on the diagnosis as fever, it will automatically show the investigations that I have put in. These are the investigations, CBP and CUE, that I have put in as the investigations required for this particular fever diagnosis. Okay, so I will save this note. Once the note has been saved, I can click on the edit meds. That is, you want to give medications for this particular fever, right? So I click on edit meds, and it automatically shows me that you have already configured for fever that crocin has to be given. Okay, I want to give an antibiotic also. Maybe I'll say Azax 500 mg for 3 days. Okay, morning, night for 3 days after food. I'll save that. So that will come also as the prescription. Now I click on print. Okay, it will show me who the doctor is referred, what is the date of the appointment, date and time of appointment, what is the EMR number, what is the patient details, and then it will show me the complaints, vitals, diagnosis, what you have entered, all the medicines in neat format so that the patient, and then the header at the top, we have space for your header also, and then you can put it in your letterhead and print it and give it to the patient. Okay, so that is how you complete. It is a simple process. You enter the front desk, or the nurse enters all the vital information on registers the patient. The patient will come to you. You enter all your complaints and diagnosis, and then enter your medications and print it. Okay. You can also send it to the pharmacy or send it to the patient. Send this prescription to the pharmacy or to the patient. You can say, I want to, you can click on the send prescription to patient. It will automatically go to the patient's phone number that you have entered. And if I enter a pharmacy in their area, maybe Apollo, I can click on send here, and this particular prescription will also go to the pharmacy so that the pharmacist can disperse the prescription. All right. This is a simple way of entering all this information. Now, once the patient comes in, once the reports come in, you can also scan your reports. Say CBP you have given, right? You can also scan the enter the test name. You can choose a file and then scan that particular um, report. Okay. So suppose I'll say I want to say this is my scanned copy, right? And then date uploaded is today, and then save report. That will show up here. If I click on that, it will show the image. Okay. So it's a very simple process. You can have all your reports, all the reports for that particular patient. And if I go to the dashboard, it will show me what medications have been given, what are the previous orders, everything. It will show me in the dashboard also. So it's a very simple software to use, very easy for doctors. You can keep track of all your patients, all the history of the patients, and take care of your patients. Thank you.